Monetary Board decided to raise policy interest rates by 100 basis points. If you can remember, mainly when we negotiated the staff level agreement with the IMF back in, I think, 1st of September, we finalized the agreement. At that point, we had inflation projections and outlook from both the IMF and the central bank. That time we were basically hoping we would get the IMF program unlocked somewhere in December, and NDA inflation target at that time, the IMF was, I think, 70%, and we had a little lower, but somewhere closer at that point. And that's why we raised, policy raised, I think, 100 basis points. In July, we raised 100 basis points, and we basically had an understanding to raise by another higher amount of tightening in terms of policy rates, depending on the inflation outlook and the actual outlook that was going to happen in the next couple of months. But projections are basically projections. No one can say with certainty this will be the prediction, but we are confident that our projections will be much more closer. Based on the experience last couple of months, our projections are much closer to the actuals. So now we are come to almost close to implementing the IMF program, and for us to be able to move forward, we basically had to reach a consensus with the IMF and us on what is the required adjustment of policy rates.
When I go to start a loan repayment about the Bangladesh 200 and other Indian swap and everything.
Bangladesh one, I think, in September. September there's 200 million, I think we can pay it. Indian SU and others are not still negotiated the repayment plan, so we are in discussion with them. I think it will happen only after we start the IMF program and also clear the structure negotiations. Then we will discuss that.
Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe also commented on the independence of the central bank.
I think anyone basically can express their own views. I have no issue with that. I think, but we all know that this central bank independence is important factor for any country to succeed in economic development. That's a historically proven fact. Even here, if you can see what our experience even last several years, last couple of years, with huge monetary expansion, what they call modern monetary theory, and reversing the inflation targeting regime. This is why we ended up in this situation. Whenever some countries there was no independent central bank, we are seeing hyperinflation like in Zimbabwe, Venezuela, all these countries, why inflation is so high. There is no independent central bank. That's clearly a proven fact.